I got some bad news to report. Before we get to that, though, and this is a serious video, by the way. I had to put my serious glasses on. Before we get to that, Oregon is getting humiliated by Iowa State. No surprise to me, or really anyone who's been paying attention. Oregon's fraud level is 1 million, and I'm guilty of falling for it this season. Not next season. I'm done with Oregon. I said this a few weeks. I'm done. It's just perpetual disappointment. Oregon out-recruit everybody in the Pac-12. Clearly the best team there. Can't do anything. Anyway, already won in 17. I mean, they're up there. Fraud level. Florida State, Oregon, Nebraska, Texas. I mean, these programs are frauds. Every couple of years. Oh, my God, this is the year. Yeah, you lose 4 or 5 games. Anyway, bad news to report. I've done this a couple of times. It's time to do it again. Notre Dame, you're banned from major postseason bowl games. 3 years. I'm sorry. This isn't a conclusion that I have jumped to. This isn't a conclusion or a ban that I have taken lightly. I put a lot of thought and consideration into this matter. I feel like I have no choice at this point, though. You're hereby banned from major postseason games for 3 years. I put Ohio State on a playoff ban, 5 years ago when they got shut out. I said, that's it. No playoffs for Ohio State. And they didn't make the playoffs for several years. Now, God bless them, they're back in now. Oklahoma, after last season, I put Oklahoma on a playoff ban. I said, this is it. We're tired of seeing this. Oklahoma gets in the playoffs every year, loses in the first round every year. Oklahoma, playoff ban. What happens this year? Oklahoma doesn't get in the playoffs. So, Notre Dame, major postseason, bowl ban for you. Not a bowl ban. You can still go to bowl games. Champ Sports Bowls, Citrus Bowls, Red Box Bowls, Cheez-Its Bowls, Outback Bowls, Capital One Bowls, whatever, walk-on bowls. You're banned from major postseason games. What does that include? Well, conference titles, which you self-ban from those anyway, with the exception of this year. And you're banned from New Year's 6 games, and you're banned from the playoffs for a period of 3 years. This is what it is. This is not something that, this isn't up for debate. I'm not here asking. I'm telling. Okay, this is what it is. Now, you're going to say, well, Lou, you're overreacting here. Alabama's a really good team. They would beat a lot of teams bad like that. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. Okay? This isn't a result of what happened yesterday to Notre Dame. All right? This isn't a result of what happened a few weeks ago in the ACC title game, which, yes, a conference title game is a major postseason game, just like a New Year's Six bowl or playoff. Notre Dame cannot win these games. This is a well-documented fact. This is not an opinion. Notre Dame, for the last 30 years, 30, how old are you watching this video right now? Think about however old you are. A lot of you are younger than 30. In your lifetime, if you're younger than 30, Notre Dame has never won a major postseason game. Ever, never, never. Not once. They've lost, 10 of them in a row, dating back to 1991? No, I'm not making this up. Copious notes. I even went and wrote down the game, who they played, and the score. Notre Dame does not belong in a major postseason game. This isn't me hating on Notre Dame. He's just jealous of Notre Dame. He's mad because Notre Dame has a TV contract. That's my favorite one to hear. These Notre Dame fans that still brag about having a TV contract. Hey. Okay, I accidentally messed something up there. I'm not going to do that again. Your little piddly TV deal meant something in the 90s. It means nothing today, okay? The worst team in the SEC makes more money off their TV deal now than Notre Dame does. And there's a variety of reasons of why that is and whatever. But okay, yeah, it was great. 25 years ago, when only a handful of games were on TV every weekend, this was a clear advantage for Notre Dame. They were on TV every week, or almost every week, right? Why you say almost? Well, that gets to the point of why they don't make nearly as much money as these other schools do anymore on a TV contract. NBC has the rights to Notre Dame games. Home games, though. Home games. Notre Dame plays on the road, right? The home team has, whatever contract the home team has, gets to televise the games. For example, Notre Dame played Georgia 2017 at Notre Dame. What channel was that on? NBC. Georgia played Notre Dame in Athens in 2019. What channel was that on? CBS. The SEC deal. Every SEC game is on TV. Now, every Notre Dame game is too, but your TV contract is only with NBC for home games. Take the SEC contract with ESPN. Vandy plays at Georgia. Georgia plays at Alabama. LSU plays at Mississippi State. Florida plays Auburn. Whatever. ESPN owns the rights to the game for both those schools. So the schools are getting paid either way, home or away. So anyway, so please stop talking about your TV contract. But you're on a 3-year major postseason ban, and here's why. Okay, everybody knows what happened yesterday. You got absolutely smoked by Alabama, 31-14. You didn't belong on the same field with them. You didn't belong. You didn't belong. Severely outmatched. A couple of weeks ago, ACC title game. Lost to Clemson, 34-10. Tight down below that you beat them in the regular season. That's great. The regular season is not a major postseason game, is it? Hold on, let me check. No, regular season is not a major postseason game. Conference championship game, major postseason game. Playoff game, major postseason game. So you're 0-2 in major postseason games this year. 2 blowout losses. And if it stopped there, that would be amazing. But oh no, it doesn't stop there. Let's go back to 2018 when you made the playoffs. How'd that work out? Well, you got beat by Clemson 30-3. Let's go back to 2015 when you made the Fiesta Bowl, the New Year's Six Bowl. How'd that work out? Well, you got blown out by Ohio State 44-28. Let's go back to 2012 when you made the BCS title game. How'd that work out? Well, you got blown out by Alabama 42-14. Back to 2006 when you made the Sugar Bowl. How'd that work out? Well, you got blown out by LSU 41-14. Year before that, 2005, they placed you in the Fiesta Bowl. Why? I don't know. Ohio State blew you out 34-20. The year 2000, Fiesta Bowl. Oregon State. Yeah, Oregon State blew you out 41-9. My God. 1995, Orange Bowl, Florida State. 31-26. A miracle. You only lost by 5. That's almost like winning for Notre Dame. 1994, year before that, Fiesta Bowl. You lost to Colorado. 41-24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is that, 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. However many that is. My God. My God. You got to go all the way back to the Sugar Bowl at the end of the 1991 season. You beat Florida 39-28. Thanks a lot, Florida. Not much has changed, has it? Nope. You were letting down and disappointing to the SEC in 1991, Florida. And you're a disappointment and a letdown in 2021 as well. Florida, Oklahoma still scoring on you in that game a couple of days ago. Let's recap. This is about Notre Dame, though. Here's the point differential involving Notre Dame in major postseason games from 1992 to now. Lost by 17, lost by 5, lost by 32, lost by 14, lost by 27, lost by 28, lost by 16, lost by 27, lost by 24, lost by 17. Notre Dame does not belong in a major postseason game. Rudy is not walking through that door. Newt Rockne is not walking through that door. Lou Holtz is not stuttering and lisping through that door. Not happening. Not happening. Every single time Notre Dame gets placed into a major postseason game, they not only lose, they embarrass and humiliate themselves. People are tired of seeing it. I'm tired of reading comments about it. People are tired of you crapping the bed. I mean, for 30 years in the postseason, Notre Dame shows up at the game, slides a paper plate out onto the 50-yard line, drops their pants, squats down, and takes a giant doo-doo on the 50-yard line and calls it a day. Notre Dame, 3-year major postseason game ban. Have a good day.